Hi, I'm CT9904, and the other day I posted on Reddit how many other people would like to see how to make better Mario Kart Wii videos. An overwhelming amount of you said yes. So here I am today making a part 1 of the series that I'm doing on how to make better Mario Kart Wii videos. Today we are looking at hardware, and I am going to be showing you how to use an Elgato and other things needed to record the Wii, and I hope you enjoy. Also, quick side note, I need to address that this video is far from perfect because I don't know a great deal about this stuff myself, but I do hope I get some really good points in. Where do you begin? Well, firstly, you really need to look at, is a recording system something you want to pay £80 to £140 on, or are you happy to use your phone? There are some pros and cons to both, so I'll quickly list them. The Elgato pros: the video quality I would give a 10 out of 10, the sound quality I would give a 10 out of 10, and the easiness to set up I would give a 5 out of 10, but it is a one-time setup. Phone recording, provided you have a decent phone. Video quality I would actually give an 8 out of 10, and obviously you need a decent phone for it to look good-ish, but it looks pretty decent. Sound quality I would give a 1 out of 10. The sound quality, honestly, it's trash. Like, unless you have a way to get the sound quality actually into your phone, I'm sure there's ways to do that through plugs and stuff. But if you're just recording it from your phone to the TV and nothing else, then your sound quality is going to be absolutely like crap. I would not recommend recording sound, even if you're like recording gameplay. I'd suggest just moving to the TV, because the TV will sound awful most of the time. The easiness to set up I would give a 3 out of 10, plus you have to set it up every time you want to record, and this is honestly one of the biggest downsides if you're going to be recording long-term Mario Kart Wii, or just any Wii game, or anything in general that's a console, because if you need to be setting up the phone every time, it's going to be really annoying to do. It really comes down to A, if you have enough money, and B, if you want to get the Elgato. I would personally say that's better, mainly because it's a one-time setup. I remember for a month or two setting up my phone for 15 minutes trying to get it at least good, and honestly it's the most frustrating thing in the world to me. So I would suggest an Elgato. I have this Elgato. It's slightly outdated, but it costs £63 less than the newest model, and I find my Elgato to run smoothly. Now, this is probably also a good time to talk about the specs that you need to run an Elgato. But yeah, I would probably say take a look at this and check out your PC's or laptop's specs and make sure that your Elgato would be able to run something like this, because if it can't run something like this, then you might have a slight issue there. Anyway, that's everything for the Elgato / other recording systems for now. Let's move on to the Wii to HDMI. This is what converts the Wii to the HDMI signal. There are other methods of recording gameplay without this and using different cables, but for an extra £7, I'd say it's worth it for the better quality. All you need to do is plug into where your big grey plug normally goes. Also, why I would choose this over any other way of recording is because it comes with a headphone jack. Now, you may think, why would that be important? Trust me, it is. Okay, so for example, say you're playing Mario Kart and you have a sound coming through your television instead. Your mic is going to pick up on the TV sound, and there will be a slight echo unless you mute your own gameplay in the Elgato app. So you can either have the sound from the TV coming onto your recording, and that's going to sound really bad, or you can mute your TV. And trust me, playing Mario Kart Wii without sound in this is like really bad. It's not a good idea. It's a huge disadvantage to play without any sound. Also, the preview on the Elgato app has a delay, so if you were to listen to it through your Elgato app, then you would have a audio delay of roughly 3 seconds. So this is why I actually recommend the Wii to HDMI, as it has a headphone jack and it will make it much better. If you're planning on doing tips and tricks videos, then the sound from the TV won't matter too much because you'll be narrating over it. I'm going to be going over that in a later video, don't worry. But if you're making gameplay videos, then I strongly suggest the Wii to HDMI version. This part is only needed if you use a monitor and not a TV. Now here comes the slightly tricky part, the HDMI switch. This is something I don't truly 100% understand, but I'll try to explain it. I use a monitor, and to play the Wii, so in order to swap from my Wii to my PC screen, I have this HDMI switch that allows me to swap between my PC screen and Wii screen. When I press the button, it's a little like a railway track, with that you just deciding where the train goes, but instead of a train, it's what the monitor will display on the screen, either the Wii or my PC screen. I hope that made sense, but essentially, if you're using monitors, then I'm pretty sure you're going to need this. Obviously, like always, link in the description to the HDMI switch and the one that I actually use myself. Now, finally, from that, let's move on to the voice and your mic. I don't do gameplay videos, so I normally narrate over my videos, and I was using a nice enough mic for £20. However, I have just swapped to a Blue Yeti, and it costs £70 more. But you know, the Blue Yeti sounds a lot better. Like, for instance, this right now is my Blue Yeti. This is my old mic. This is a test to see how my old microphone sounds. And then, since recording the script, I've actually found an even better place for my microphone to be to capture my voice. And this is how well my Blue Yeti now sounds. Yeah, I think you can tell the difference in the sound quality. However, there are some stuff you can do to optimize your mic and make it sound better outside of just like buying a mic. Here's a video that I think would hopefully help you out if you don't want to buy a new mic. The link is in the description down below in this video. Don't expect a studio sounding mic just from this, because if it was that case, no one would buy proper high quality mics. Everyone would just adjust the sound of their crapper quality mics. Okay, so this is the Wii to HDMI. That's the thing that, you know, helps the Wii transform its signal into an HDMI. And then this thing here is plugged into the Elgato. You want to plug that into the Wii to HDMI. So this plug here is now connected to the Elgato box. That is what signals the Wii to the Elgato box and lets it plug in. This plug here is connected to my PC. This is the plug that gives it some power. And this plug here is connected to my switched HDMI box. That's where it plugs into. And this plug here is connected to my PC, so that can let me see my PC monitor. And then that plug there is what allows me to see my whole monitor. Hopefully that made a little bit of sense. I'm really not sure if that did, or honestly that may have just confused things even more. Okay, so this has been a guide to the overall requirements of even recording gameplay. I hope you found this video even somewhat helpful. Also, this is a mini series I'm going to be doing, so be sure to check out the other videos, as editing your videos can sometimes be pretty important. I hope you found this video helpful. If I missed or didn't say about anything, then please let me know in the comments. If you want to ask anything, once again, leave it in the comments and I'll reply to you. Thank you for watching, and I shall see you all in part 2.